Hi guys, my name is Megan and today I've got my mid-year reading goal check-in for you. Alright, so this year we're doing things a little differently. We are not doing the mid-year freakout tag. Just because I didn't feel like doing that this year. But we are doing a goal check-in. So if you guys want to watch my reading goal setting video, I have that linked up in the corner. Otherwise, let's go ahead and just dive right in. Alright, so reading goal number 1, read 75 books. So at this point in the year, I am sitting at 55 books and I'm currently in the middle of 2. So that puts me at like 57 for the year. And I think my original goal was actually 60 with a secondary goal of being 75, which I'm doing a really good job so far. I'm about almost 30 books ahead of where I should be, which is fantastic. And I cannot tell you how good that feels. It's just really nice to be that far ahead of my reading goal for once, especially considering that last year I was behind for quite a bit of the year. Next up was explore a new genre or subgenre. I guess you could call dark romance a subgenre, because I've kind of gotten into that lately. I don't really think there's anything new that I've gotten into recently, which is okay. It's not great, but we're getting there. Reading more BIPOC books, which I feel like I've done a kind of a mediocre job at this one this year. Just, this is one that I'm still needing to work on a lot more. Next up was reread All for the Game and Fence. So I did reread All for the Game already. It was fantastic. I read book 4, which is The Sunshine Court. That's probably my favorite book of the year so far. Like, hands down, favorite book so far. And I will be rereading that again probably next month when the next book comes out, I think. But I'm not sure when exactly, so we'll see when that comes out and then I'll do a reread of book 4. The other part of this was rereading the Fence graphic novels, which I have not gotten to yet, but really should before I read book 5. But oh well. Next up was try reading in a new format, which for me would be audiobooks. I have an audiobook credit with Libro FM that I haven't spent yet, so this one is not a goal that I've touched at all, which is kind of okay, but again, one that I need to work on. Next was working on my Kindle TBR. So this one has been hit and miss because I tend to get a lot of Kindle books and I follow a lot of authors like newsletters where they have freebies and that kind of stuff. So my Kindle TBR keeps growing and I keep an eye out on sales and stuff. So it seems like my Kindle TBR is never ending. But I did finish the entire Necessary Evil series. So that's 7 books plus all the short stories in it. So that was so good, and it feels nice to have that whole series accomplished. But again, for every book that I read, I end up getting 2 or 3 more on my Kindle, it seems like, so that one's a never-ending battle. Except was giving reading vlogs a shot. As you can tell, that's not happened, and that probably won't happen. Just because I keep forgetting to film them, and so that one's probably a no-go for the rest of the year. Next time, I enjoy the books that I read more, which I feel like I have been doing a lot more. I've been trying to really like find things that I know I'll enjoy reading, which has been really nice because that kind of skews my ratings more towards 4 and 5-star books, which has been really nice. Reading more monster books, I think, was the next one, and I mean, I love a good monster romance, so that one's not much of a stretch in trying to figure out how to read more of them. And then the last one was try to introduce reels and shorts on YouTube. That's not gonna happen. Because again, I forget to film things. It takes a lot of effort to actually film stuff, so sometimes I'm just like, nah. Anyway, those are the reading goals that I had set for this year, but I'm really enjoying the books that I've been reading this year, which is nice. The Sunshine Court is probably my favorite book so far this year, and there are some competition from other books, but like Sunshine Court takes the cake for favorite book so far. Least favorite book, I've DNF'd 1 book this year already, and that feels like a pretty decent amount. Like, only having 1 DNF so far this year is fantastic. No reading slumps this year so far, which is great. Feels like it's been a really good reading year. So how have you guys been doing with your reading goals? Let me know down below. Did you guys have a favorite book so far this year? Let me know down below. If you guys like this video, don't forget the like button. If you haven't already but would like to, go and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to follow me on social media for more bookish stuff, check out the links down below. Alrighty, bye guys.